So today we're going to give you a tour of the Fire Hall Museum and Education Center. It's originally the Galt Fire Station and it became a museum in 2004. So it was in service from 1898 to 1979 and it serviced the town of Galt. Remember, it wasn't just the city of Cambridge, it was a town of Galt with only thousands of people, so much smaller scale than it is today. So they had a full-time fire service here for that period of time, and then eventually the building became too small, the trucks got too big, and the building was put out of service, and they moved headquarters out to Franklin and Bishop. We've got the building sort of divided into basically two sections: tools of the trade of firefighting, and the second section is the history of Cambridge Fire. And Cambridge is made up of Galt, Preston, and Hespeler. So we have three sections of the city. The fire departments came together when the city amalgamated, and so we show that history, and we show the history of Cambridge Fire in general and firefighting in general to a certain extent.
As part of our historical section, we also have an international display. Pieces have been donated to us either by visiting firefighters, or some of our chiefs have gone to conferences and that sort of thing, and they've brought back all sorts of trinkets and so on from various fire departments from around the world. We also have a large collection of old fire helmets. We've got helmets from basically around the world. We've got helmets from Japan, from France, from Belgium, from Great Britain, from Canada, of course. And basically it goes from ceremonial helmets to regular firefighters' everyday wear.
And over here we have an example of an older version of GPS. Today we have GPS on our phones, and in the trucks they have GPS terminals to show their direction to the call and some of the details of the call. Back in the day they had, this map was designed by a couple of retired firefighters now that were graphic artists in their former life. And so it's an amazing detailed map. You know, all the size, the lots are proportionally sized and really incredible. So they would use this map to determine which direction they'd go to the call. And these little pegs that you'll see here indicate the hydrants that they'd have available to them on each street. They're colored, which would indicate the size of the water main and the amount of water that's available to them at the fire. So red is a smaller one, yellow is a medium one, and green is a bigger water main. A really valuable tool that the firefighters would have used to get to the call. One other feature it has, Ray talked earlier about the floods that have happened through the town of Galt. This is the Grand River running through the center of Galt, and there's little lines of elevation showing the different heights that the water had come to during some of the floods. And of course the highest one is 1974, basically flooded the whole downtown area of Galt. So it's a really valuable tool, and it's a great piece of Galt, Cambridge history. And finally, this is the fire bell that we have here. That it was presented to George Huther for the Hespeler Fire Brigade. So it's part of the Cambridge heritage. And we use it for donations. So you can donate in the box and you can ring the bell.